Hey cruising crew, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're Holly and Andrew, and today we are sailing on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. We've booked a room type that we have never stayed in before, and that is a balcony cabin that actually looks into the boardwalk, the center of the ship. We have a really great view. We can actually see the ocean, we can see the water show, we can see playmakers and the whole boardwalk. We'll get there in a bit, but first I want to share our room with you guys. We've booked a room type that we have never stayed in before, and that is a balcony cabin that actually looks into the boardwalk, the center of the ship. So it's a pretty standard balcony cabin room, but for Utopia of the Seas, these rooms feel oversized. And there's a few different things that I think make it feel that way. The first is when you first walk into the room, there's not like a tight hallway with the closet anymore. It's actually the bathroom on a corner. So let's check that out first. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. When you first walk in, you've got your full-size mirror. Sorry, we already got our luggage. Our rooms were ready right at 1 o'clock and our luggage was already here. But so when you walk in, you've got the bathroom right here. These are pretty good-sized bathrooms, I would say, for a cruise ship. You've got the standard shower, but at least it doesn't have any curtains. It's got the curved door. Give you guys a little demo. Pretty nice size shower. You've got what they call double duty hair and body wash, so I recommend bringing your own cosmetics with you. But in the bathroom, you've got your toilet, plenty of storage. They do give you hand soap, towels, of course. You can always ask for more towels. They'll replenish them every time they clean your room if you'd like. And just the overall aesthetic of the bathroom. It's very pleasing. We don't come on new ships very often, so I think this is kind of a special treat for us, but it's nice to see something modern, a little bit updated compared to the older style of ships. So I'm gonna come out of the bathroom here, show you guys the rest of the room. So in the room, you've got two different sections. You've got your seating area and your sleeping area. So your seating area is this nice big couch, and on either side, you're gonna have a closet. That's a pretty good sized closet, especially considering the Utopia of the Seas was designed to be a weekend or a short sailing cruise, so they only do 3 nights and 4 nights. And this is only one of the 2 closets in our room. You're gonna find the other one on this side. This closet's a little bit different. It's got more shelves, it has your safe in it, and then below you have a few drawers. Now, our room is only designed for 2 people, but if it was designed to sleep 3, the couch would actually turn into a sofa bed, and your room steward is going to do that for you, so you don't have to worry about bringing sheets or changing the bed all on your own. You just wake up in the morning, you go out, you come back, it's a couch, and then you go out for the rest of the day, you come back for bed, and it's made into a bed. But it's pretty nice, good-sized couch. Ours is a little bit dirty, but it's nice. All right, one more thing in this area. Got a desk with, let's see. Oh, I didn't bring my converters.
I did.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, you have 3 US plugs. Good job, baby, bringing your converters. 2 Europe plugs, which the reason I didn't bring them is because of what I just mentioned. It was designed for 3 and 4 night sailings out of Florida. So I guess this is in case in the future they decide to bring this ship to the Mediterranean or for international travelers. But if you have those converters, bring them because there are 2 European plugs. And then there's 1 USB plug and 1 USB-C plug. So very modern. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plugs. That's the most plugs I've ever seen in a room. Moving on over, we've got our cabinet here. We've got a few drawers. It has our breakfast if we wanted to do continental breakfast in the room. Hair dryer. And then down here, we actually have our mini fridge. It's more of a cooler. It's not gonna keep food and drink super cold, but it's enough to keep a water bottle not lukewarm. All right, plenty of storage in this room, and you can see it's a pretty big space. We're actually traveling with some friends that have a pack and play for their infant with them, and it fits right here, right where Andrew's standing. So it's a good size room, even if you're traveling with small children. There is enough space to set everything up and still be functional in the room. So I'm gonna turn us around here to our sleeping area. So for us, the two beds are pushed together to kind of make this Royal Caribbean king-size bed, but you can also have the beds separated, and they put, you'll see this little table, they put the two tables in between the beds. So this space is super functional no matter how you're traveling. You've got some lights, another plug. This is amazing. We've never had a plug next to the bed. New ship for the win. And then of course you've got your big TV here and some hooks, which I'm not really sure. I guess you could hang like a hanger on this. I'm not sure that stuff would actually like not slide off of these, but we'll see. I also brought my own magnetic hooks that work on the wall. Now, on the other side of the bed, it's basically the same thing. You've got a small table, another lamp with an outlet, the phone in case you need to call like guest services or someone else on the ship. But honestly, the reason you would book this room, and what I know you all have been waiting for, is the balcony and the view into the interior of the ship. So let's step outside and check that out. As promised, here's our balcony at nighttime while the opera show is going on. See it going on down there. Pretty loud. It's not so loud in our room, but you can definitely hear it. So maybe not the best room if you go to bed early or have little kids. Also, just to give you an idea of how much you can see into these rooms, you can see perfectly in. So close your blinds at night. All right, well, hopefully you won't be able to hear the music, which means it's not quite that loud, but I can definitely hear it in our room. And then here's what happens when you open the door. Ready? Yeah. Pretty good if you don't get tickets to the aqua show.
Yep, and so my personal thoughts on getting an interior balcony room, it is definitely a lot louder, especially at night when the shows are going on. And that's okay, as long as you're cool with the sound.
Yeah, because you can still hear it in the room. Not nearly as much, but you definitely can hear the noise in the room.
If you stay up late, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because it does quiet down around midnight or so.
Right.
But other than that, it's awesome. I definitely recommend trying it out at least once.
Our room is what any type of standard balcony cabin is going to look like on this ship. So whether you have an interior boardwalk, an interior central park, or an ocean view cabin, as long as they have a balcony, the room is going to look the same. The balconies are pretty similar. The only thing that's different is that the balconies that look out towards the ocean have a little footrest for your chair. But because of the way that the balconies on the interior are with this curved design, there's not quite enough space to have two chairs and two ottomans. So you're just gonna have the two chairs and the table. I also just wanted to point out the ADA rooms, so we didn't get a tour of the inside. But you can see across the way there, the ADA balcony cabins. They have a wider door for getting out on the balcony. You can just tell the room is much bigger because they have a full second window that goes out onto their balcony. So they're probably like 1 3/4 the size of a regular standard cabin balcony.
Make me go loco, make me go loco.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and stay tuned because we're going to be giving a full ship tour of Utopia of the Seas next week.